This exhaust is loud. And when I say it's loud, it's really loud. What's going on, guys? Road King Sino here, bringing you another episode of the Dirty Left Shoe Chronicles. You dig? Hey guys, I had to do it. Yes, I finally had to put another exhaust on a Suzuki B-King. If you haven't watched one of my previous videos, which I think was titled B-King Mods, Suzuki B-King Mods, I'll link that video in the description box below. But you probably have to check that out to understand where I'm at with things now. Long story short is I wasn't pleased with the Yoshi Undertail exhaust that I had on this bike. So I went ahead, took it off, and the thing sold before I could blink an eye. And my issue with the B-King, or the B-King's issue with me probably, was that the bike was kind of sitting over in the corner for a little over a month with no exhaust on it. So I had to finally break down and do it and figure out which exhaust I wanted to go with. The exhaust I decided to go with, guys, is the Voodoo full sidewinder shorty exhaust. And it's for a Hayabusa. Remember, the common thing about the Suzuki B-King and the Hayabusa is they both have the same 1340 motor in it. So essentially, it's a Hayabusa motor in a Suzuki B-King. So when I purchased it, I didn't see it as a problem with putting it on this particular bike. I know a lot of you guys are like, oh, well, why'd he get that? You know what I mean? He must not plan on doing a whole lot of riding in the street. Hey, man, be easy to always say, she dirty, baby, she dirty. You can't slide up too close up on it now, you know. I ain't put that spit, shine, and polish up on that thing, you know what I mean? So I know a lot of people are probably wondering, and they're like, oh, man, you know, you must not plan on riding it. You must not plan on doing this. You must not plan on doing that with it. For my particular reasons and what I plan on doing with this bike, this was the best application for me. I'm going to do a sound test of this exhaust for you guys and let you hear it. But first, take a quick look at the unboxing of this exhaust, as well as a quick video of the installation, and I'll be right back to you. Big shout out to Pupo Cycles. For y'all that don't know, they one of the baddest in South Florida for all your motorcycle needs, man. I feel like it's imperative that anytime I'm doing any type of mechanics with bikes and things like that, that I have a good reputable shop shirt on from nearby, just in case you tear your shit up. At least you got the shirt on at a place that you probably gonna take it to get it fixed. Let the unboxing begin. I'm gonna try and keep this as short as possible. I just want to show you all how the box comes and everything that comes with it. Full exhaust, came brand new. I kind of already opened it up. I didn't go through it all the way, but I did open it up to make sure that they didn't have a box of Voodoo Donuts or something like that in here. And this is model number VSESSBUSAJ9P. Alright. Let's get up in here, man, and see what it's talking about. Pretty clean, guys. Packed very well. This is how it's packed. Pardon the tape that I just pulled off, but it's packed real well. You know what I mean? Styrofoam and everything has a place. Instruction manual with all the hardware. Alright, you got all your hardware there. You even had a little tool to pull your springs. You know, we don't really worry about the instructions. We do it off the cuff. You dig? Header pipe number 2. And you see they even got it marked, man. Alright. Real nice, man. This, okay, number 1. And you see how it's wrapped up. I didn't unwrap this. I guess it might have just came loose from shipping. But I'll go over it in a minute. Number 3. Alright, header pipe. Number 4. Okay, so that's the cylinder 4. Then you got the collector, of course. That's a collector. And wear it with this way. Wrap around and come out if I'm sitting on the bike. So you got the collector here. Alright. And then you got the slash cut cone itself. The shorty cone itself. This nice too, man. I need to put on gloves with this, but it's all good. Of course, it's going to be a lot different once I install it. This ain't the first exhaust that I've installed before, and this is not the first sidewinder I've installed before. This is actually my second Voodoo sidewinder. This styrofoam's getting everywhere, but I'll leave the cone for last, guys. The cone is really what I want to see. If you look, quality's pretty good. You know what I mean? They had Voodoo right there. I don't know if the camera's picking that up. Right there on the side. But the wheels look pretty good. Clean. On all of them. Yep. So this is the entire setup, guys. Tell me that ain't clean. Alright. And that's gonna be, tell me that ain't clean, man. God. Let me go ahead and get this thing installed, and then I'll bring you that sound test. Make sure you got your earplugs with you, and I'll see you in a minute. I hope you got your earplugs ready, because this thing is loud. And when I say this thing is loud, it's louder than that, okay? Y'all ready? Super loud, guys. No baffle. Super loud. Alright guys, so that's as much as I'll do with it right now. I still have to tune it. I'll eventually tune it and whatnot. This particular one with the shorty pipe doesn't have a baffle in it. You should have seen that in the unboxing video, but they offer a megaphone that has the baffle in, and then they offer the shorty pipe, which is basically a straight through pipe. I personally think from an aesthetic point of view, this sidewinder really complements the bike. It complements a lot of the angles of the bike, the cuts and the curves. So guys, let me know in the comment section below what you think about this particular exhaust that I went with. What choice would you have made? Honestly, it was between this and it was between the Brock's Alien Head exhaust, which of course is a whole lot more streetable. But again, by me using this for the track, I want to try and maximize what I'm capable of doing with it in a quarter mile. So therefore I decided to go with the Sidewinder. Getting to some of the issues that I know I'm gonna run into right offhand, guys. You can see where the shorty exhaust ends, okay? It's literally what it is. It's a shorty exhaust slash cut. Like, it is what it is. I'm just wondering, when I'm riding, if my damn shoe gonna melt. Nah, I ain't wondering if my shoe's gonna melt, guys, but I am wondering about the heat that I'm gonna get off this exhaust if I'm riding around in the street. As far as the track, I'm not too worried about, because I had full leather boots, and they're good to go. All right, guys, and another thing is that this slash cut, it's not sharp, but it's not necessarily dull either. It's definitely, you know, quality cut, don't get me wrong, but this is what I'm scared of. Bam, 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 cutting my shin, you know, cutting my leg up on the exhaust. I was thinking maybe if I rounded these edges out a little more, again, it's not sharp, but you know, if I hit it hard enough with my leg, it could, you know, possibly cut me. Once I got this thing set up for the track, I'm not concerned or worried about it at all. It'll be low, my legs will be out kind of wide, and I'll just pretty much be doing one thing with it until I decide, you know, I want to take all of that off and kind of go back to stock. It's really loud, you know what I mean? That could be another issue that I might run into, or that I might have if I get tired of hearing that loud exhaust. So a solution that I'm thinking about for that, I could use a universal baffle, put it in when I'm riding around the street and things like that, or in the neighborhood, and then when I'm at the track, I can just pull it out and it'll be a straight pipe. In order to install this Sidewinder exhaust, I had to remove the oil cooler and the oil restrictor plug. Do I think it's going to be a big problem? For me right now, and the way that I have my mindset on what I want to do with it, it shouldn't be a big issue, but I'll keep you guys up to date on that particular thing. Last issue with this that's not really an issue, but can be an issue, is lack of right turns. Obviously, I plan on setting this bike up for the track, and making a right turn, a hard right turn, or leaning hard to the right might not be the best idea, because this collector comes clean out to the right hand side. So when you lean this bike too far over, it'll definitely scrape, and if it goes too far over, you'll definitely scrape. Let me go over some other mods that I plan on doing to this bike, and then we'll wrap this video up. We got the Sidewinder on here already. I plan on lowering the bike. I plan on stretching the bike out. Clutch mod, obviously I'm gonna tune the bike. Air shifter, and I'll probably go ahead and put a low profile oil pan on there, guys. A lot of people have issues at the track when their bike's too low with busting these oil pans up depending on which bike. But as you can see, it's got this tab right here, which is good for the street. But once you have your bike too low, it's better to just go with some type of low profile oil pan or cut oil pan. Y'all want me to crank it up one more time before we close this video out? Let's crank it up one more time before we close this video out. Get your earplugs ready. It's gonna be a lot of fun though, guys. So that about wraps it up for this video, guys. Let me know in the comment section what you think. Let me know below. Was it a good choice, bad choice, fun choice? Whatever you feel, let me know below. If you haven't done so already, make sure you comment, like, subscribe. Most of all, share this video. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.